Anyway, so this is a song. It's a song about, you know this song, The Woman with the Strength of 10,000 Men? I'm glad you don't, because if everyone did, what's the point of playing it again and again? Some nostalgia trip. So anyway, my uncle, who's, he's in his mid-50s, desperately clinging to youth, still smokes pot from a hookah pipe, in a stylish way. Like has a Lexus logo on it or something. He inspired me and has ever since I was a youth. And he said, "Do you want to meet this interesting woman?" This is about like 8 years ago or something. And we're in Minnesota. And I said, "Yeah, well, let's meet her." And we drive to St. Paul. And there's this woman on a hospital bed in the middle of her. So anyway, she's in a hospital bed in the middle of her living room. Already it was strange, there were tubes and a respirator and everything. My uncle's just looking at me like, "Yeah, check this out." And there's a little white dog yapping on the bed. You know how you remember the little details. So the dog was yapping. And it turns out she has Lou Gehrig's disease. And she can't move any muscle of her body. She's totally paralyzed. And she's just like this. And it turns out that she has this one eyebrow that can kind of move. And it's connected to this computer screen. And it's touch sensitive, so she wants to talk, and she can wait for the H and the E-L-L-O, and she'd say hello like that. Quite humbling. But that morning, I had also a personal tragedy happen to me. I had a big show that evening, and in the morning, I had noticed when I was peeling a grapefruit that my thumbnail had chipped, and I was extremely upset about it because it would impinge upon my performance. I was actually depressed about it, sad and depressed. Somehow, though, when I saw her, in light of her larger plight, I completely forgot about my thumbnail. It was subsumed in the larger picture, the envelope for grandeur. So anyway, I wrote this song for her, and she died a couple years ago. And they wrote an article, they played the song at her funeral and so on. It's called The Woman with the Strength of 10,000 Men.